Качнет колыбель, тихо дрема ночница, коснется лба нежной рукой. Уставшее солнце все ниже садится, скрываясь за Русью рекой. И месяц уж по небу ходит высоко, он млад нынче и златовлас, а зори его холодны и далеки, но чем-то похожи на нас. Ой, Лёля, усни, а я буду тихонько тебе напевать о ветрах, о лютых морозах, о зимах студеных, что спят в человечьих сердцах. Там хитрые змеи, там вещие птицы, там люди без песен и глаз. Они под полой прячут души и лица, но чем-то похожи на нас. Пуще всего ты узнаешь, мой сокол, о жизни великих людей, о воле невольной, о доле нелегкой, об удали славных мужей. Там дивные дивы да щедрые нивы любовь и красу берегли, чтоб снова рождались благие и счастливы все дети славянской земли.
с вами Макс Геймер. Продолжаем проходить SpellForce. Так. Так, чё, блядь, за хуйня? Чё, сука, не работает? Так. Интересно. Так. Сейчас, минутку. Это хуй. Ничего, блядь. Ебать. Надо перезайти. Странно. Проверял, вроде наработало. Так. Сейчас перезапустим игру. Ну чё, запускайся. Блять. Запуском, все работало. О. Продолжить. Перезапустить надо. И в группу же. В Steam она ой, блять, в Steam в OBS она тоже должна появиться и на трансляции сейчас. Мары технические неполадки. Это скорее всего из-за чата, потому что я его сделал, чтобы его видеть. Так, давайте проверим. Если она есть. Здесь тоже есть. Угу, понятно. Все, отлично. Так, ну тут вроде все, да? Тут вроде бы все сделали. Сундуки вроде бы все обшалили, карту все обшалили, поэтому делать нам здесь больше нечего. Отправляемся в Мурандир. Дома то, что этот чат надо двигать. постоянно. Неудобно, конечно. Стратегию. Короче, на достижение дети Зарака. Усиленный промеход. Что, с гором надо побазарить? Извиняюсь. Так. Магия земли. Это ему выносливость нахуй не нужна, надо силу ему прокачивать. Уже доспехи он все равно носить не может. Первобытная магия. Туклизм. По доспехам потом пройдемся. Выносливости надо повышать. Так, сердце, поражение, порчей. что я еще кое-что не доделал. Чё, бля? Что, с гором надо базарить? Не? Или не обязательно?
Hey. How are things?
Есть проблемы?
Any troubles? No. It's all
Все в
good.
порядке, не уважать,
They
не
respect
уважать
me,
тебя, пока все
and they
так.
respect you.
Проблемы
And as
не
long as
доставят.
that's a given, they won't cause any trouble.
Не нам.
Not for us, that is.
Is something on your mind, Gore?
Ты
You
выглядишь,
seem,
не знаю,
I don't know,
потрясенным.
rattled.
What do you think,
Сам ты
Tahar?
как думаешь?
It's about Kagan,
Все
isn't
дело
it?
в Кагане,
Yeah.
да.
Look, Tahar,
Так
the
это история
thing
с
with the
ножом.
knife.
Мне не стоило
I'm
это.
sorry.
Меня
shouldn't have done it.
спались бы.
Without me, the fire
Чтобы
wielders would have
тебе
broken
все
apart.
лишь
And
так
it
я
would
мог
have
достичь
been you
своего
and all
личного
of you who would have paid the price.
катарсиса.
Just so I could have. What I'm trying to say
Я
is,
пытаюсь извиниться, это
sorry.
была эгоистичная группа.
That was selfish. And it was stupid.
No need to apologize, Gore. Really.
Anyway, for what it's worth,
Я рад, что
I'm glad we didn't have to kill
убивать
him.
свои чувства.
I feel relieved. Anything else you need?
Что-то еще.
So you made it after all.
You didn't think I would?
No.
Нет, это
That
сон, который ты
sleep you were in.
что
I didn't feel that there was any life left in you.
С другой стороны, тебе
Then again,
очень
you all
непросто.
that new energy inside you, though. That's a different story.
So you can feel it?
That's like standing in front of a bonfire and being asked if you can feel the heat. Yes, Tahar. Anyway, in case you're here to ask,
So, you'll help me fight
you make it sound as though, so yeah,
That's good news.
don't mention it. Anything, huh?
I'll be off.
Так, зелье навыков надо купить. Того торгаша в этом. В Мурадиле.
Understood.
Вы касаетесь камня и в глубине сознания вспыхивает картина человекоподобная фигура с драконом образ исчез. Нужно знать, что вы только видели.
She's breathing, but her spirit is gone. Damn you, Lacane. Yes?
Все. Куда тут надо войти? Забытые знания. Войдите в храм.
Interesting.
Какой храм? Че, пойдемте путешествовать. В какой храм надо войти? Хуй его знает. Наверное, в тот, в который я был. Отправляетесь в руины Хараш, поговорите с Верденом. Так, хорошо. Для начала заскочим в всесвет. Возьмем там зелье. Надо повышать боевые навыки. Себе-то я ничего не могу. А вот хорошо. Забытое знание.
Prepare yourselves.
Ладно, его возьмем. Его еще взять-то. Ага. Его возьмем. Конечно, под конец понятно, что надо брать.
Many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
What do we need?
Знание, войдите в храм. Я бы храм вошел бы, но...
Got it.
Сделаем это позже.
Interesting.
Блять.
Understood.
Че, простыл, что ли? Хотя не должен. Хотя на улицу осень, уже осень наступила. Простыть и заболеть можно дважды два.
Let's see.
А то что-то подумал.
As a neutral, a political association of mages solely devoted to the study of magic, the members of the Creators Guild were...
As you want.
Торговец вот этот. Где остальные-то?
What? Interesting.
The best wares from Kalea to Northampton.
Да что такое? Так. Этим же точно пользоваться никто уже не будет. Сколько у него взять-то осталось? 2. Так, из доспехов продать что-нибудь. парных оружий. Парное оружие они мне зачем? 2 буравы тоже мне не нужны. Рук. В чем разница рук? У этого в чем прикол? Ладно, давай 2.
Pleasure doing business with you. Come again. I'm getting new wares by the next moon's turn.
Так. Выносливости начнем. О. Теперь она может носить более улучшенные доспехи. О. Да ёбаный урод.
Hey, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Come take a look.
него
I'm
еще
sure I got
куплю
something
зелье.
that might spark your interest.
Так, а что у меня по зельям-то, блядь? Призывает ходячий труп, чтобы он помог в бою. Ходячий труп. Дает восстановление здоровья союзникам. Так. О. Равно она уже поставлена. Увеличается сопротивление, увеличается сопротивление. Что ему можно найти более... Мы назначаем, кто желает изменить свой набор боевых способностей. Зелье чистоты типа. Ну нахуй оно нужно. Вызывает ходять, вызывает огненную вспышку. О, давай огненную вспышку.
Corporal.
Давай тоже огненную вспышку.
Yes.
Где, блять, остальные? Ебать вас в жопу. Долбоёбы, сука. Куда они нахуй?
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle.
Неужто просто... Чё у меня остальные-то все нахуй? Куда они делись, блядь? Придурки.
Yes.
Олени, сука. Так, чё там? Отправляйтесь в руины Хараши, поговорите с Варденом. А нападемте в руины Хараш, пока говорить с Варденом. Поражение порчей. Сука, дебил.
Easy. You picked the wrong enemies.
Куда делся-то олень?
When the sun shines onto the turquoise marble of Old Haliash, It is difficult not to admire the
Когда
greatness
солнце
of what was
сияет
once the largest Hibernian
старого,
city on
хорошо
Io.
трудно.
Only the story of its
Чем
creation may dampen an explorer's
да,
enthusiasm.
крупнейшего города,
Like most
впрочем,
Hibernian
истории
cities, it was built on the backs of
как
slaves.
большинство гибридских городов был построен рабами.
Look up ahead. I think that's them.
Not saying you are wrong, but maybe now wasn't the best time to cause turmoil among your people, don't you
Самое
think?
удачное время. Даже
There was no way I could have known this would happen.
Maybe not. Maybe you could have.
не мог, может,
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
это
Seems your
не важно.
allies have arrived.
Кажется,
You're
прибыли
Tahar,
твои
aren't you?
Тахары.
Silverhand is pleased to
Рад с
meet you.
тобой
Careful,
познакомиться.
Tahar.
Трон
This
Тахар.
man's aura is
Повышение
overwhelming.
It
потрясающая
is
аура.
indeed, but that
Правда,
doesn't mean
но
he
это не
wants to harm
означает,
you.
что он хочет причинить тебе вред.
Who are you?
Just call him Silverhand.
Название его
Most people
после
do.
Бога
He's a
так
friend
делает
of the
большинство.
elves, you might say,
Друг эльфов можно
particularly
назвать
of the
это
brown
особенно
blood Moorhere kind.
белокровых
And
рода
he's
Мор.
here
Он
because
здесь
his
потому,
friend
что его
Varden
друг
Merilith
Варден Мерилith
told
сказал,
him
что
they had
не
gotten
попали в
themselves into trouble
Ас пропал
once again.
Фенмор,
Arlen
первый
Finrior, the
пролетать
first scryer
Латвии.
of Lathwen, has disappeared.
Ran off. I think that's a better way to put it.
Так будет точнее.
But let's talk in the
Давайте поговорим.
outpost. Follow me.
Посту за мной. А камень, что мне не дадите активировать? Портал. О, блядь.
All right. So, where do we begin? The corruption hit again, harder than before.
But why? We cleaned the pools, didn't we?
You did, yes. But as it turns out, that was only temporary.
После вашего ухода
After you left, the corruption came back with a vengeance.
Мы уже успели
So far, we have lost over a dozen hunters to it. Then, one night, Arlen Finrior ran off, just like that.
Why would he do that?
Well, he left a note to cure the corruption.
There's more to it, though. Silverhand hasn't told Varden yet, but he can feel it.
I see. So you're here to find Arlen, is that it? And that's what you need our help for?
Yes, despite Silverhand and his mages, the jungle turns out far more perilous than anticipated. There's corrupted, there's those beasts, and there's purity, as they like to style themselves. Silverhand would call them self-important blockheads.
So what do you need us to do?
The same you did in Leafshade. Find the cause of the corruption and end it. And of course, find Arlen if he's still alive. If we don't settle that matter, we don't have a choice but order the troops we provided you with back to us.
Not to mention that the corruption might spread, which, after this land just lived through the Bloodburn, would be an unfortunate development indeed.
All right. I'll scout the jungle for traces of Arlen and the source of the corruption. You stay here and make sure your camp is safe.
Good to hear. Thank you, Tahar. I mean it. We'll hold our position.
Though Silverhand might reach out to you every now and then. We shall see.
Fair enough. Stay safe.
Corporal?
Yes?
Тут развиваться, походу, придется.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Ну, железо хоть есть. Рано, пойдемте. Камень активируем.
Fascinating. Together with Lakane's masked priest, this is the second Dreamweaver I've seen in less than a moon.
I take it there aren't many.
Among humans, elves, and orcs, no. The Dark Elves have their own psychic elite units, but that is a different story.
Подразделения. Так, блять.
Tiara's breath. That thing is strong. I think we'll need troops to defeat it.
Похуй ему на это так.
You'll regret this.
Blood.
Че он тут охранял? Что-то же он тут охранял, блядь. Странно. Где, сука, ебучий портал, блядь?
Sure.
Ну, тут, наверное, тоже придется развиваться, только играть за эльфов, походу. Других порталов пока нету, да, у меня.
That way. All right.
Will do.
Сейчас заебись, если это будет аванпост, тут уже сразу все здания построены. Вон еще один портал.
What?
Что это за хуй говно?
Blazes. That's a lot of
Хотя их много.
Tahar. Silverhand has felt something shift.
Что-то не так, что-то происходит.
Abominations. Help us.
Yes.
Tiara's breath. That was close.
They seem to be coming from the south. Maybe that's where we should look for the corruption then.
Скверно. Найдите. Сейчас.
Tiara's breath. Did you see that?
The fog killed them. Could that be
the center of the corruption?
Yes,
it could be. It emanates the same magical signature as the pools in Leaf Shade.
Then this must be where it started. The wind must have spread it all the way to Lithuania. That's interesting.
Tahar? Silverhand just sensed something. Death. Are you all right?
I am. We found the source of the corruption. At least, I think so. We'll head back to your camp now.
Oh, excellent.
Silverhand?
It was.
Yes?
Come on. Don't die on us now.
They killed one of our heroes.
Блять, долбоёбы, сука.
Damn it! I need healing.
They killed one of our heroes.
Чё ебанулись, сука? Долбоёбы, блять. Поговорите с Лукин о том, что удалось узнать.
I don't like this kind of magic.
What's next, darling?
С какими руки?
Squire?
Эй, идите нахуй отсюда.
We'll make short work of them. Corporal. Watch this game.
Yes?
Ресурс, камень. Железо тут есть.
Is that all? We'll make short work of them.
What? Now would you look at that?
Книга какая-то. Это кто такой?
What the blazes?
Что
Who are you?
Тот,
Are you with the White Riders?
I'm with the elves.
Who
are you?
Me? Oh, I'm just a collector. Eden's the name. Eden Darrell.
Tahar, what do you mean a collector?
He's a grave robber. Isn't it obvious?
Grave robber? Oh, come on. Can't we agree on treasure hunter instead? See, if you know where to look, these ruins are a gold mine. So those Puritan folk, the tentacle monsters and that bloody fog down south haven't exactly made my job easier in recent days.
Сложнее работа. Можно взглянуть на твои?
Can I take a look at those treasures of yours? I have coin.
Oh, you mean? Ah, sure, why not? Take a look.
О, блядь. 6000 стоит кольцо у него. Ничего такое. Зелье взять. Что хватит. Торгаш обычный, сука, барыга ёбаная.
Interesting.
Sure.
Что за краснота, блядь?
They won't stand a chance.
Yes.
Блять, сука, с кем здесь надо поговорить-то, блять? А вот. Леборуки. С ним надо побазарить. Что какой-то он, блядь, странный, нахуй тип. Не нравится он мне.
What is your command?
Silverhand said you found the cause of the corruption. Is that true?
I think so. There's a thick, reddish mist spreading all across the middle of the jungle. It kills whoever walks into it.
Any sign of Arlen?
I'm afraid not. But we saw purity in the jungle. They seem to be oblivious to what the mist does.
Silverhand sees. Well, they are not our priority right now. The purity will be dealt with once we've cleared the corruption. Be that as it may, it seems they are not getting anywhere without clearing up that mist.
Maybe there's something you and your winter mages could do about it?
No. No, Silverhand cannot. But he thinks there's someone who can.
You don't sound too happy about it.
Yes, well, he is a complicated character, and that's putting it mildly. He's a priest of Nor.
A dark elf?
Yes. But say for him, Silverhand can't think of anybody who could help us otherwise. You'll need to find him and bring him here. He lives in the old monastery.
The old monastery? What's that?
You don't know. It was once an old cloister devoted to the Guardians, but it burnt down in the War of the Six Races. It's deserted now, save for a few pilgrims and devoted priests who still live there.
So I'm guessing you want me to go there and convince that seer to come here.
Wraith. His name is Wraith. But yes, that is what he would ask you to do. Silverhand knows you've traveled far already. But unless you know another way to deal with that mist, Wraith seems to be our only option.
All right, I'll try.
I am ready.
Пока всю карту не обойдешь, хуй успокоишься. А тут что-то есть, нахуй. Хуй знает, полезно, не полезно, но стоит проверить. Походу дерьмо какое-то лежит, блять. Говна кусок. Ну, доспех хоть что-то. Так, ну-ка, здесь что?
Purity soldiers.
Huh.
Seems that the abominations don't make an exception for that.
They had it coming. Fine.
Интересно, что здесь? Дракон.
Watch it. Purity up ahead.
Солдаты свет. Тут драконы обитают.
Sure. Child's play.
You read my mind.
Yeah.
Now would you look at that?
Блять. Растения, блять.
Well.
Interesting.
Интеллект, воля. Какой у тебя доспех-то? А сероволя у тебя хуевая. Хотя это один.
What?
А вот тут эти пидоры стоят. Здесь походу их не база.
That way. All right.
бывает. Атаковать их, походу, смысла нету. Я так думаю. Может, и есть. Что если к ним с тыла зайти?
Really?
Got it.
Что будет, если на них напасть?
Sure.
All left.
Куда-то зашел не в ту степь, походу.
I just don't get it. Why don't we simply crush those damn elves? They're heretics anyway.
We're already fighting all of Northander and the orcs. Making the elves a direct enemy wouldn't be smart.
Probably. Well. Let's just find this goddamn artifact and get out of this bloody jungle.
Короче, вы тут
I'll make it quick.
делайте говна кусок.
I understand.
Whatever's necessary. So the Purity is looking for an artifact. That explains why they're here. But what?
No idea.
Now would you look at that?
You picked the wrong enemies.
Anything on your mind? Большого кому нужен этот крык, блять? Что я, блять, куплю, блять, эти артефакты, блять. Хуй знает, куда их, кому, блять.
Got it.
Of course.
Fine.
А что-то понять не могу, а какого хуя они нападают? Железо.
Let's see.
Yes.
I'll do what's required.
Ну, сука, блядь, нахуй на них напасть, нахуй. Ёпки, блядь.
Sure.
Не, ребята сами справятся без помощи нашей. Ребята сильные справятся без помощи. Так.
They will burn.
Oh, you're serious about this, aren't you?
Fine.
Tiara's breath. That was close.
They seem to be coming from the south. Maybe that's where we should look for the corruption then. Finally.
Туман, блять.
Now would you look at that?
That way. All right. Sure.
Interesting.
Мощь великанов, рукоятка. Говорю же то, что, блядь, есть обходной путь. Нет, эти уёбки, сука, через туман попёрлись. Банько, сука.
I understand.
Тоже какая-то местность.
An old abandoned camp. It looks elven.
Huh. I didn't know the Finneir elves took an interest in Hibernian ruins. Now would you look at that?
Так, ну в общем, полкарты, можно сказать, обошли уже. Да, полкарты обошли. Так, тут ресурсы, камень, тут железо, будем знать, если что. Не знаю, пока суваться в лагерь, блять, не стоит, я думаю. Конечно, не сомневаюсь, то, что у меня герои-то так-то прокачаны, то, что они, конечно, справятся, но по заданию хуй знает, как это будет влиять. Ну и тут еще есть, да, что-то. Сходим, проверим потом.
Understood.
Сука, говно ебаное. Получается, они пройдут, да, сюда?
Sure.
Только через туман. Тут, наверное, порча. А не, почему? Сука, долбоёбы ебаные, вы заебали, сука. Сюда, блядь. Теперь, сука.
What do we need?
Careful.
Дауны, блядь.
As you want. I'll be swift.
А, блядь, один хуй, да? А, не, пустой. А, не-не-не-не. А. А, она вот так идет туда. Все ясно. Ну хули, пошли по заданию, потом вернемся.
Understood.
Только надо не забывать, что там сундук лежит. Наверное, ценную. Чё он?
Will do.
Really?
Pathetic.
Так, железо. Ресурс. Так, здесь что? Железо, камень. Дудун-дудун.
Looks like an old Northander camp. What would the crown have wanted here?
General Noria. I can feel his echo. And someone else. Someone powerful.
Corporal.
Yes?
That way. All right.
Охранное кольцо железных соколов. Что это мне дает? А здоровье просто. Свое колечко кому подалить?
Well.
Yes.
Колечко, колечко.
Got it. They will fall.
А вы какого хуя тут делаете? Дерьма кусок. Так. Блять.
Got it.
Тут так-то много ресурсов.
I'll be swift.
We'll make short work of
Здесь ресурс.
Yes. What?
Нахуя вы сюда, блядь, пришли?
Let's see.
Так, что тут есть?
Sure.
Камень.
Got it.
Это тут много полезных ископаемых. Железо. Тут сундук какой-то. Ну тут алия, камень. Тут железо.
I'll make it quick.
Ну этот на этот раз что-то охраняет.
Yes.
Блять.
As you want.
С какой пушка ходит. А, ну у него так-то неплохой.
Is there anything you need?
Больше тут ничего нет. Блять, предметы тут какие-то пиздец, блять, попадаются. Приносит больше ресурсов. Бата. Двуручное оружие.
What do you need?
что, пидоры, ресурсы туда добывали.
Corporal. An altar.
Looks Hibernian. No, I don't think it'll be of much use to us.
Sure. А, тут ихняя база, походу, дальше идет. Мне так кажется. Да, ихняя база тут.
Understood. Really?
Да, ну тут база ихняя, получается. Да, и тут. Да, получается, вот это вся территория, это ихняя база.
I'll do what's required.
Will do.
You picked the wrong enemies.
Кого-то завалили.
I understand.
Ай-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй-яй.
Finally.
Завалили. Кого-то завалили. Сука. А железо тут. А вот тут можно ресурсы набрать.
Ага. Got it.
Хули сразу сюда всех за ресурсы. Хули идите сюда. В руины пойдем. Тут уже ясно, что тут база. Нападать смысла нету, походу. Без армии, наверное, не стоит. Ну, здесь ресурсы есть, кстати. Пока эти ублюдки, наверное, могут нападать с этой стороны, с той стороны. Эти ублюдки, походу, за место орков тогда в той компании не только, наверное, будут нападать и все. Да, ты можешь лечить? А лечить-то он может. Просто не хочет. Что это за хуйня?
Corporal?
Once an imposing monument to the Guardians, the old monastery was destroyed by a tribe of orcs during the War of the Six Races. Though plans to restore it to its former glory...
Okay, according to the map, the old monastery should be up ahead. We need to find this wraith, and we need to do it fast. Who knows how fast this corrupted fog will spread.
I couldn't agree more.
Now would you look at that?
О, двуручник. Ну, у меня такой же есть. У этого. Он повышен. Ну, тут карта-то небольшая.
You read my mind. Interesting.
You're serious about this, aren't you? Fine, Corporal.
Так, блядь.
Finally.
Ну-ка, идем сюда. Посмотрим, что здесь. А, хуй да здесь. Хуя нету, да? А, не, есть что-то.
That way. All right.
Understood.
А, ну тут не пройти.
Another traveler. Did you also come from Nathaniel and his holy water? If so, don't even bother. He's a charlatan.
Huh?
Ah, then... never mind.
No. Wait. You people look like you can defend yourselves, right?
Why? What happened to you?
The short version? My father heard stories about a holy priest of Tiara who sells holy water from a holy fountain, but can apparently cure my
son. It wasn't that simple.
As it turned out, that holy priest was a charlatan. We paid most of our savings for his cleansing water, and of course it didn't do anything. That is...
This is not their responsibility. Thank you for listening, but we should go now.
Wait, tell me more.
But what? Would you rather come back to Mother without a single sodding coin in your pocket? Let that fucking bastard...
Watch your language, son. Whatever happened, we are on holy grounds here.
Yes, Father, I know.
What's wrong with Henry?
Oh, he has the palsy. He was
паралич,
never
никогда не
able
мог
to
ходить
walk
или
or do any
заниматься
physical
трудом.
labor.
Эти долгие годы мы с
Since then,
женой
my
пробовали
wife and
все,
I have
чтобы
tried
исцелить.
everything to cure
Ничего не
him, but it
Но
didn't
это,
work.
конечно же, ничего, что мы
Actually, I think it will be better. It's just the way I am, and no amount of...
Come on, Henry, don't say that. The moment you surrender is the moment you lose, as Neathuff always says.
Why don't you talk to this priest instead?
Well, I don't know.
Не знаю,
I guess because you can call me many things, but not imposing. I'm an architect, not a one like you. Also, it's just a pouch of coin. He tried his best, so did we, and it didn't work. That's just the way the world works sometimes.
Вот так иногда в мире случается.
All right, let me see if I can talk with that priest. Where is he?
Are you? Yes, we are. That man is in the south. His name is...
Fine, if you think it helps.
Жреца по имени Наталь. Походу он там пидор, сука. Ну, пойдемте поищем. Так что один хуй придется подниматься на эту гору.
Got it.
Fine.
Tiara's breath! Help!
Really?
Sure. Whatever's necessary.
How do you like that?
By the Guardians, thank you. That was a bloody close. You certainly aren't.
Not really.
Yes.
Oh, then what brings you here? Not the best time to travel across EO, I'm afraid.
I'm looking for a dark elven priest. Any idea where he could be?
Ah, yes, that Wraith fellow. He's south of the old monastery. The word of warning.
I see. Thanks.
It's the least I can do. Anything else?
What were you doing all the way out here?
Me? Oh, just plucking berries for today's meal. I wonder if that has anything to do with this blood burn everybody was talking about a moon ago.
That's all. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome, child. May Hiran's winds carry you swiftly.
Let's see.
О, блять. Нахуй. О. Сука.
What do you require?
Ну, как он выглядит теперь?
I understand.
Хотя надо на орка ее одеть, наверное.
What's next?
Finally.
Больше бы подошло бы.
Yes. Now would you look at that? Greetings. Are you Nathaniel?
Yes, that would be me.
How may I help you?
I had a chat with an elf called Nilas. He was here with his son, and he told me that you sold him some healing potion that didn't work. Now they hardly have the money to return to Everlight.
Ah, yes, I remember him.
The architect with a crippled boy. He was very generous indeed. I'm sad the potion didn't work, but there's not much I can do. And yes, I accepted a donation and I gave him a vial of healing water in return. I never specified the amount of said donation.
Huh. So how do you explain that the holy water didn't work?
Well, the Guardians work in mysterious ways. We never promise that the water will work on everyone, but it does work though. Be sure of that. I've seen it with my own eyes. I saw lepers tearing off their robes to reveal a healed body. Blind men seeing the colors of the leaves for the first time in their lives.
These cases you mentioned could simply be a coincidence.
Yes, I have considered that. But the Guardians work in mysterious ways. All we priests can do is serve them and bring their gifts into this world. Whether they choose to perform a miracle or not is their choice.
Wait, you said that the donations are voluntary. That doesn't make any sense. Why would anyone give up their entire life savings just like that?
The followers make their donations at their own discretion. Yes, everyone has to make a donation before drinking from the blessed spring, but we always ask them. It is not our intention to destroy lives. Some followers believe that bigger donations result in more grace from the Guardian, and yes, obviously this isn't true, and we do all we can not to perpetuate this misconception. But that does not stop people.
All right, I think I've heard enough. Well, your potion didn't work, so Neelis has a right to get his money back. Hand over the donation.
I see. Well, you do not seem to be someone who would take a no for an answer. So be it then. Here's the money. Now I would prefer it if you left.
Sure.
Хули, блядь. Деньги сейчас всем нужны, нахуй.
Easy.
Need. I'll be swift.
А давай пожертвование.
We'll make short work of them.
Okay, I don't think we have a choice. Let's take a look at Wraith's shack.
They will fall.
Let's see.
Может, да. Сильность. Ну-ка. Сила. Силу надо. Вместо вот этого.
Yes. What's that? An altar?
It looks like a memorial. As you want.
Interesting.
Я попаду туда к этим придуркам? Да, попаду.
All right. So I talked to the priest. Seems he gave you the real holy water. It simply didn't work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
Yes, that is what I expected.
What about the gold? Did you get it back?
I did, yes.
No.
He wasn't too happy about it, but here it is.
Let me see. By Ellen, yes, that's all of it.
Let's just hope Ellen doesn't punish us for taking from her servants. Either way, I suppose I should be grateful. Thank you, stranger, for dealing with this.
So, you're an architect, right?
I guess I am, yes. Why?
This might sound a little odd, but I could use someone with knowledge of elven structures in my camp. It would just be for a while. And who knows? Maybe the mages there can even find a way to help your son.
More holy waters and rose...
No. Alchemy and magic.
That's an interesting offer. So this army of yours, what do you fight?
All sorts of things. We're just trying to keep the world safe from threats.
That's ambitious. But, I could actually use some good work after spending on all these treatments.
A long way off. But just meet me at the border and we'll talk there.
Sounds interesting. All right, then I will wait for you at the border.
Definitely.
What do we need?
I am ready. I'll do what's required.
Will do.
Розовая. Так. Чё тут у нас здесь? Торгаши, походу, барыги сидят.
Let's see.
Да.
Another pilgrim. How may I help you?
Can you tell me more about it?
Of course. What do you want to know?
What does she represent? She's the goddess.
Most people think that. Ellen embraces all sorts of people, from noble elves.
What is Ellen's duty?
As the Orv daughter Ellen gives life.
I'll be on my way.
Of course. The Guardian's grace be upon you.
A
pilgrim. What a nice sight. I want to know more about the Guardian.
Well, certainly. What exactly does knowledge, justice, and
I see. Thank you. What is Irion's duty?
Well, let me share the word of Arion, and finally, Arion, you will be the keeper of their knowledge. For science, research, and magic, give the people a better...
Yes.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend. Safe travels.
Fine.
Ничего такого особенного они не говорят.
Finally.
Yes?
Yes?
Mm-hmm. Got it. Will do.
Now would you look at that? A fresh face. What could...
You're a priest of Nihelf, aren't you?
Sure. What would you like to know?
What does Nihelf represent?
You don't know? Strength, craftsmanship, and courage. He's the god of the warriors and the smiths. And
what's Nihelf's duty?
That one's easy to answer. Nihelf, your strength shall form and harden. You will grant them the power to survive. For this world will not be without dangers. Within the earth, you shall form their souls in your forge and grant them courage and truth. Nihelf is the epitome of strength and success through hardship. He reminds us that we may have to go through the fire to become a better person.
Goodbye.
Guardian's grace be upon you.
А, блядь, как вы заебали, нахуй.
Now yes? Is someone there?
Oh, you're blind.
I guess I am. But I can still answer your questions, Pilgrim.
You're a priest of Hirin, right?
I am.
What does Hirin stand for?
Oh, Hirin is many things. He's the wind around us, the time we live in, the nomad's prayer.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, friend. May Hirin's winds guide your feet.
Заебали. Блять, помню, блять, в Диабро, сука, первая, блять, была такая хуйня, пока, блять, не поговоришь, блять, хуй пройдешь, блять. Амулет, блять. У меня такой же, блять. Че кому дать-то его?
What do you require?
Что ты мне скажешь, пидорас?
More travelers. What do you want?
Are you Wraith?
Who's asking?
А ты кто? Сын Саматаха, Трукс. Тот, кто хочет положить конец.
Isamo Tahar's child.
Oh, bow and scrape, everyone. The mass murderer's child is here. Listen, I'm not in the mood for a chat. If it's sermons you came here for, go talk to the other pilgrims. I'm sure they can't wait to bombard you with their stupid, idiotic blathering.
We need your help. The Morhir elves are suffering from a plague called the Corruption. They've traced down the cause of it to the Halayash ruins in Leafshade. But
please, hold it right there.
Why?
I don't care. I'm sorry, but I simply don't. Now, is there anything else you need? No? Then thank you and goodbye.
I was told you're a priest of Nor. Is that true?
Was. Not anymore.
Why?
Blazes, what part of I don't want to talk to you didn't you understand?
What brought you here?
A quarrel with my lover. We were sweethearts once, used to make love under the silver moon, but ever since she left me I could find no peace of mind. This place provides me with that.
Really?
No.
Look, the Morhir really need your help.
And I really don't care.
This corruption could spread. If we don't stop it, this place might soon be infested too.
Many things could happen. Doesn't mean they will. And even if that were different, the Morhir would be the last people I'd help. They are the epitome of self-importance and arrogance. I owe them no loyalty. Now, please, move along. I have things to do.
That didn't go well. Let's go take a look around. Maybe someone else can help us.
Good luck with that.
Так, и хули. Способ победить жреца. Что здесь?
Read a book.
What?
I said read a book. I'm not here to answer your questions. I've done nothing else for the past 5 years, and it starts to get boring.
Мне уже наскучило. Это не же. Ты знаешь, что?
But you're a priest. Isn't it your, I don't know, your job to spread the word of the Guardians?
I devoted my life to Zerbo, the god of laughter, of dance, of music. So isn't that what I should be doing? But no. Instead, that goddamn high priest sent me to this godforsaken grove to stand here all day, smiling and talking like a damn courtesan. And of course, hoping that the few soldiers who come by don't decide to beat you to a pulp just because they feel like it.
I'm not even here for knowledge. I want to know more about that dark elf.
Then ask him.
I tried. He's, reserved.
Well, hard luck, I guess. I can't help you with that.
I won't bother you anymore. Stay safe.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, hello, stranger.
No, I just arrived. You're a priest of Tiara, aren't you? I recognize that crest.
Well observed. Yes, I am.
Do you know anything about that dark elf? Why is he here?
Oh, I'm afraid I wouldn't know about that. He's very taciturn.
But look, I really need his help. A lot of lives depend on it. Can you think of any way to convince him?
I don't know. I've seen him pray at an altar in his shack some time ago. So maybe if you go there... but no, you shouldn't do that. Not without him knowing.
Okay, I don't think we have a choice. Let's take a look at Wraith's shack.
Let's see. Now would you look at that?
Is there anything you need?
Да, что тут должен увидеть?
Understood.
Interesting.
Huh. A drawing. A boy and a woman.
His family?
Maybe. We should go talk to him.
Let us see.
Блять, убеждаешь, сука, как целку ебаную. Где этот мудак ебаный? И бара ему набить, да и все нахуй. Не надо уговаривать нихуя.
Yes.
Да.
We found the memorial. And the drawing. Was that your son?
Claws of Nor. You're really starting to get on my nerves, you know that? Who the heck do you think you are?
Look, lives are at stake here. Don't you get that? People will die if we don't stop the corruption. Men, women, children. You know what it's like to lose someone, don't you?
Then why don't you just help us? I don't get it.
Because it's pointless. It's also goddamn pointless anyway, so why even try?
What's pointless? Why?
That boy. He was my son. The bloodburn took him, together with my wife.
The Dark Elves were affected too?
What did you think? That Nor protects us? Our white hair? Nonsense. Everybody without magic was in the line of fire.
I'm sorry. When did that happen?
6 minutes ago. But please, spare me the verbiage. You're not sorry because you didn't even know them. You wanted to appeal to my better self, and it worked. Good job. So, yes, I'll come with you and take a look at that fog. If there's anything I can do about it, I will. If I can't, then bad luck. Give me some time to gather my things. I'll meet you at the mountain pass.
Идти в гиблейские руины. Пидорас какой, а?
I'll be swift.
Нахуя вы сюда, блять?
Fine.
Let's see.
When the sun shines onto the turquoise marble of old Helias, it is difficult not to admire the greatness of what was once the largest Hibernian city on Io. Only the story of its creation may dampen an explorer's enthusiasm. Like most Hibernian cities, it was built on the backs of slaves.
Well, that way. All right.
Гиблинские руины.
Once an imposing monument to the Guardians, the old monastery was destroyed by a tribe of orcs during the War of the Six Races.
Will do. Now would you look at that?
When the sun shines onto the turquoise marble of old Helias, it is difficult not to admire the greatness of what was once the largest Hibernian city on Io. Only the story of its creation may dampen an explorer's enthusiasm. Like most Hibernian cities, it was built on the backs of slaves.
Anything on your mind?
We're here to protect.
Quite the breeze, isn't it?
What do you require?
Squire? Understood.
Sure, блядь.
Interesting.
Wraith, what a pleasure to see you.
Sure. Where is that corruption, or whatever you call it? And what is it?
It's a plague, much like the bloodburn, only that it seems to spread through nature. Whoever or whatever gets infected becomes completely crazy.
Like the rabies?
Only that it affects humans and treants too. There's a giant red fog down south, and we believe it's the cause of the corruption. But whoever enters it dies.
Any ideas? Could that be black magic?
It's possible. I'll have to take a look at it. Can you show me?
Certainly. Tahar, could you take their new friend and Varden to the fog? Silverhand will stay here and protect the camp. The Purity has gotten more aggressive recently. They still haven't directly attacked, but there have been encounters.
All right. Yes, sure, I can take you. Follow me.
That's it. That's the fog.
I see. Yes, that's definitely black magic. Necromantic miasma, to be precise. Though it's been a long time since they were used, because they're practically uncontrollable. The last noted occurrence was during the Hibernian era.
Used? So you think someone caused this deliberately?
I don't know. If so, that someone would have needed knowledge of Hibernian rituals.
But can you cure it?
No. But let me try something. Good.
A golem? What for?
Well, to find out what's behind this, we need to get to the center of it. But since I doubt any of you would like to get that fog into your lungs, I found ourselves someone who doesn't mind. I see what he sees.
Good thinking.
Stand back. A man. There's a man, he... Nose claws. That was quicker than expected.
But you saw someone, right?
Yeah. An elf. More here by the looks of it. Shaven head and a scar on his scalp.
Wait, Arlen? No, that's impossible. How did that scar look like?
It stretched from his forehead to the top of his head. And he had a long brown beard.
Yes. Yes, that's Arlen Finrior, Alpha Scryer, but I don't understand. Why is he here? How come the fog doesn't harm him?
He's controlling it.
I beg your pardon?
I said he's controlling it. It's the only explanation. And as long as he's alive and upholding the spell, there's nothing I can do about the fog.
What now?
Well, as I see it, there's only one way to end it. We need to disable him, or what he used to summon the miasma in the first place.
How?
Complicated. But let's discuss that at the outpost. Silverhand will want to be involved in this.
Indeed he does. Arlen Finrior. That's interesting to say the least. Do you have any explanation for this, Varden?
I don't.
What a mess. And Wraith, there's absolutely no way to protect oneself against the fog?
No.
Then what can we do?
Let me think.
Right now, there's only one solution I can think of. But you won't like it.
Anything is better than nothing. Tell us.
Finrior used Hibernian necromancy to conjure that plague. We could use Hibernian necromancy to end it.
How?
By conjuring something a bit more powerful. Something that can withstand the miasma and end Arlen's spell one way or another. However, I can't do that on my own. Hibernian necromancy is complex and not my area of expertise.
What do you need then?
Well, ideally, the grimoire of an Hibernian vase, a shaman, but I doubt we'll be that lucky. However, Hibernian crystal shards will do too. They can help me focus. In other words, our best bet would be to look through the ruins for these.
Hibernian crystal shards? Like the ones they used for their portals?
Yes. If you can bring me a handful, that might be enough to channel my magic for the ritual.
I'm not sure. You want us to search all of Helaish just in hopes of finding those shards?
You asked me for a solution, and I made a suggestion. If you don't like it, I'm more than happy to go back to the monastery.
No. I'm sorry, this is all a bit much. Tahar, I hate to ask, but can you take care of this? Silverhand and I need to stay back and make sure the outpost is secure.
I can try.
Thank you. And one more thing. Could you also have a chat with Commander Zyla? You've won a lot of battles, and you could help us set up a proper defense.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Again, Tahar, we truly appreciate your help.
Well, it is settled. Tahar will search the Hibernian ruins for the shards, while we try to keep the purity and the abominations at bay. And Wraith, Silverhand believes we should have a chat. He heard what happened to your family.
If you insist.
Are you Commander Zyla?
Yes, and you're Tahar. Your eyes. You have something strange about you.
I get that a lot. Listen, Scryer Merilith said I should give you some advice regarding the defense of this outpost.
Advice, huh? Well, I guess you do know what you're doing, else you wouldn't still be alive, would you? Well then, I have a better idea. Why don't you just have a chat with the workers and tell them what to do? You know, where to put the barricades, towers, the usual. I think we both don't have time for lectures.
Yeah, I can do that.
Good. I trust you fully in this matter. Just make sure to have enough of our workers gather Lenya. Silverhand's mages are eating those bloody leaves like there's no tomorrow.
Lenya? What's that?
Oh, right. I forgot. You're an Everan. Lenya are the plants that grow around Aria pools. The two are very similar, both are infused with magic. Only that Lenya plants are far more concentrated than Aria, and humans don't know how to process it.
Okay, I'll keep that.
Good. Then do your best, Tahar. I'll do mine.
Так, ладно, друзья, будем на этом заканчивать. Завтра рано вставать на работу. Ладно, всем удачи, всем пока, до новых встреч.